Hi, it's Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman from the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. This clip, I want to respond to a question that I received from a couple people over Facebook. They wanted me to do a video on it. They asked me individually. Figure already if 3 or 4 people have asked it, it's something that you could add some zeros to it. A lot of people probably want to know. And the question is, how do you evaluate a position that you're thinking of accepting? Maybe somebody's trying to hire you or said, hey, you seem pretty great. I think you have some talents and skills. Maybe we could bring you on board to our business, our company. What do you think? Are you interested? This is what we have going on. Maybe they've offered you an offer, a legit offer, or maybe they're just talking about they're going to extend you an offer. Maybe you're already in a position, you've accepted one, and you're not sure if you're in there. Is this the kind of place that you could make it work longer run, or this is maybe a mismatch for you and it's time to move on? So, common question I receive in different permutations. Okay, so a lot we could say on this that would quickly remove it from short and sweet video category, but a couple just quick ideas. Number one, when you're accepting a position, you want to first assess, in my view, what's real and what's not real. Some people tell me, hey, somebody offered me a position and they told me I could make like $100,000 this year or $200,000 this year. What do you think? So I don't know. I don't know the position of the company, but find out what's real and what's not. Meaning, first of all, is the boss even making that? Is there anybody in the company even earning that? Or if everybody in the company who's in the slot that you'd be going into is making $25,000 to $45,000 a year, yeah, I hear a person in theory could do so well they could earn $100,000, but what's that worth? So it's okay to ask when you're assessing a position, and maybe even when you're in one, like, what is the best performing person doing and earning? It's a fair question, because a lot of things could be in theory. In theory, if you were selling that product and you would sell a gazillion of them, in theory, you might make $250,000 this year. But like, is anybody doing that? How are other people doing it? Because a lot of people exaggerate. They like you, they mean well, but they want to bring you on board. They talk you up and they talk up all these things. Is it real or is it not real? You got to figure that out. Another thing you have to figure out, is this a company that's growing? Is this a boss for whom you'll be working, he or she? Does this seem like a person whose star is ascending and going up in life? Or does this seem like a person who's stagnant? Does the person you're going to be working for, reporting to, even the head of the company, if you get to meet them or see them, do they seem to be doing okay? Is your supervisor doing well? Or is this a person who seems to be floundering? Find that out. Pay attention to it. You might say, oh yeah, come on. That's so obvious. But some people don't think about it. If the person you're going to be working for is not doing well, you are going to do 100 notches worse. If you attach yourself to a person, a business, a leadership team, a company, a brand, a boss, whatever it is, that is going up in all the ways that you're able to measure, because you can't measure everything. You probably don't have their password to their online bank account and everything else, but from what you could tell, is this one who is going up in life or not? That's something else you have to consider, because obviously you want to go in a place where there's opportunity. Sometimes you have to look out for this too. Sometimes you can accept a position and you could do super well in that position, but no matter how well you do, if you're an A or an F, there's no chance to go up. There's no chance to earn more, have more responsibility, more freedom, more flexibility, more revenue, more benefits. There's like nothing you could do about it. So those are some things you definitely have to look into and consider. I'd also tell you that once you're in a position, there's other little things that you have to consider also if you want to stay there, if it's not a mismatch. One is something very simple that a lot of people struggle with, and that is being paid on time. You know how many people have called me at the law firm, the law offices of Samuel Bregman? People call me up at my law firm, and they tell me, hey, I haven't been paid in months and months and months and months. I'm not being paid anymore. I'm not being paid anymore for my job. Like, why? Why is that happening? Or I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and I accept that, but the paycheck isn't coming every Friday or every 14 days or the first of the month, the last month, whatever the deal. It's not happening. So why is that? You need to understand why. There's often a very good reason. Or maybe the company itself is not doing well. That's something you have to weigh. If the company is trying to pay you on time and they are delivering, maybe you're in a good situation. Last thing, a quick idea I tell you also is, if you're not going into a place where you're going to be paid very well and handsomely for your role relative to the skill set and the talent you're bringing to the table, if you don't think you're at least being paid decently, make sure you're in a place where you can learn a lot. Skill set, talent, other stuff that you could at least, sponge it up, soak it up as much as you can, so you can have something big to take with you somewhere else. So, you want to get paid, and you shouldn't try to get paid, but in addition to that, are you learning anything? Are you growing? Are you picking up any skills, insight, wisdom, or perspective that you could take with you into the future? If you're not getting A and you're not getting B, I don't know, maybe we should see, if we can get you out the door. I don't know, making that up as I go, but I think you hear the idea. Anyway, I hope these ideas are helpful to you, some questions to ask on your way into a position, or you're in one. What's real, what's not, what's working, what's not, and are you basically on a company, involved in something, a company, a business, small or big, that's on its way up, middling, not doing well, somewhere in between. Hope that helped. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network and BregmanSuccess.com. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can continue to funnel you great ideas and content, which will only add to your success, happiness, blessing, welfare, and wisdom in life. And that's what this channel is about. So we'll see you then. Be well. Bye.